Welcome back. It is Saturday, June 3rd in the MLB. Our four favorite picks are on the way. It's Austin, joined by Logan. Let's recap yesterday. A 1-2 day. Look, the Guardians and Twins, no one first any cash. That's 3 Nerfies in a row. The Nerfies are back, and they're on a hot streak. Let's go for 4 straight. And our 2 picks didn't go down. Mariners money line, they just did not bring the bats yesterday. And the Marte goes 0 for 4 as Wade get the leadoff homer. But, man, Marte could not get it done. Either way, we're going to bounce back today. The Nerfies are back, which was the one missing leg. It's just we got to get our picks back in a row. But before we dive into our favorite picks, let's talk about Ontario. If you live there, well, PointsBet's in your area. If you want to take advantage, there's an offer down below in the description. Go check it out. Logan, I hope you're having a good Saturday. Hope you have a great weekend, but I won't lie to you. I need a winner today. What you got for the kids?
Yeah, the picks have been a little bit cold. Little do the people know I sold my soul to get some Nerfy wins, and at that price, I just can't hit my game picks anymore. But I feel good about this one today, and we're going to the A's versus Marlins game, a game that everybody will probably be watching this weekend. I'm taking the Athletics team total over 3.5 total runs. Yep, plus 100 odds on BetMGM. I like the fact that I'm getting plus value on a team total, right? And I've said weekend baseball is for the underdogs. Every square in their mother is on the Marlins today. And now, while I would like to come on here and pick Athletics to either win outright or cover the run line, this bet is actually, to me, safer because it's independent on if the A's win or lose. Medina can go out and just absolutely host batting practice. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we're only betting on the Athletics and their offense. I just think they have some offense in them today. Everyone just kind of leaving them for dead. They've just shut out last night. Hogan, this bet absolutely stinks. You know what? In baseball, you have to pick sometimes things that make you a little bit uncomfortable. Now, what I do like is the matchup versus Yuri Perez today. If they're facing Yuri Perez, he's starting for the Marlins. 2.84 ERA and a 1.21 whip. You look at those numbers and you're like, Logan, that's a sub-3 ERA. Why do you think the A's are going to be able to hit him around? Well, because I think there's some trouble statistics because I've been diving into some advanced analytics for these pitchers. And you look at his expected ERA, 5.13 expected ERA. That's significantly higher than that 2.84 ERA. And I think that's kind of indicative of the young pitcher that Perez is. Also, look at his whiff rate, 88th percentile on whiff rate, 99th percentile on fastball spin. Those 2 metrics are really great. Yet he's only 56th percentile in K percentage. So something's not adding up there. He's not being able to finally close out the strikeout. And I'm telling you, for a young pitcher, that's one of the hardest things for you to do. You have a hitter in a 0-2 count. How do you finish them off? How do you get that third strike to strike him out? And he has not been doing that. If you look at Perez's barrel percentage as well, 10% barrel percentage, that's 23rd percentile as well. Some of these young pitchers come in and they just don't know how to miss bats. At the end of the day, I think if the Oakland A's can bring the bats today, there's going to be some opportunities for those extra base hits to barrel up the baseball. The A's have only hit this team total once in their last 10 games. So, if you're one of those square trend bettors that's like, this so-and-so's team's only done this in so-and-so games, yeah, you're going to stay away from this one because the percentages aren't going to be good. But Oakland will also, what I do like about this one is Oakland will have a guaranteed 9 innings at bat, and they will face a Miami bullpen that is 19th in bullpen ERA. The blueprint is there for this one to cash. You need at least 2 runs on Yuri Perez, and then maybe at least 2 runs on the bullpen, and you'll have a winner. And I actually think those run opportunities will be there. Now, the nasty thing is asking the Oakland A's to convert those runners in scoring position into runs. But they're a Major League Baseball team. I know as bad as their record is, they're still very capable of doing so. I've seen them do it before. They can do it for us once again today. I do like the Oakland A's team total over as my pick today. But Austin, got some player prop winners for us. What do you got?
Yeah, that's a disgusting pick, but I'm going to root for it blindly. But I have faith, and they need Brent Rooker to show up. He's really been staking up, but maybe it's a homer for you today. But I got 2 hit parlays. Let's dive into them pretty quickly. We bet 2 guys the last 2 days. I've gone 0 for 4. Ketel Marte probably getting a hit today. Elias Diaz had 2 hits yesterday, so maybe I'll get 2. But either way, let's dive into these 2 guys, and then we got another 2-leg hit parlay. The first one's going to be Lane Thomas and Vinny Pasquantino of the Royals to each get a hit. Now, Lane Thomas doesn't play for the Royals. He plays for the Nationals. This is minus 108 on DraftKings. As I always say, if you can play it on DraftKings, you should. Now, not only because they will void him, either of these guys if they don't start, but also FanDuel has this as minus 127. So you're getting a great, much better value on DraftKings here. This is going to be a both first pitch around 4 o'clock. Now, Eastern time. Now let's talk about Lane Thomas. He's made the hit parlay before. and he's done his job, which is all we're asking for. Now, Lane Thomas hitting 303 in May, 283 on the season. The main reason we are here, though, is he will face a lefty, and we love when Thomas is facing a lefty. In fact, Matt Strom's going to start for the Phillies. Likely doesn't go, 7 innings pitched here. He'll probably pitch a couple innings, maybe 3, 4, 5. But either way, you look at Lane Thomas batting 364 versus lefties and 308 at home. So combine those together, I think we're in for a good quality at bat. Normally bats off leadoff, so he's going to get his chances today, regardless of how the Nationals, the rest of the team does. Bats leadoff, so he should get plenty of chances, at least 4, maybe 5 plate appearances. Thomas has a hit in 16 of his last 17 games. He went hitless, I think, 2 days ago, then bounced back with a hit yesterday. But either way, he's going to probably get 2 plate appearances versus Strom. I love that lefty matchup, so I really think he's going to be able to get it done. I don't want to put up all the pitches, but I did look at him. Thomas hits the top 4 pitches from Strom pretty well at 356, 333, 281, and 244. So he's seen all the pitches that Strom's going to throw his way. I'm pretty confident that Lane Thomas can get us a hit, bat, and lead off for the Nats. Now, the other guy we have never talked about, Vinny Pasquantino. Now, he plays for the Royals. I can't really guarantee what spot he bats in. Typically, he's in the 2-3 slot. Normally 4 is Salvador Perez, but we'll see if they put Bobby Witt Jr. up there. But still, either way, I like Pasquantino as a sleeper guy. And if you're on FanDuel, you'll see his hit prop is minus 380. So I don't know why FanDuel's putting this guy nearly minus 400, but hopefully they're saying, hey, this guy's getting a hit today. And he's batting 263 on the season. He's coming off an 0-for-3 game with a walk. And the real reason I like him is, one, to bounce back after an 0-for game, but also he's facing Austin Gomber, another lefty. Now, Gomber allowing a 291 batting average this year. That's not great, but that raises the 341 against left-handed batters. Vinny is a lefty, so you got a lefty-on-lefty matchup here. Gomber, when he faces a lefty, he's going to either throw a four-seam fastball or a slider about 83% of the time. Those are 2 good pitches for Pasquantino to hitting them 354 and 280 expected batting average. So at the end of the day, I think Vinny and Lane can get the job done. I think they're both going to get us a hit. And you're going to have minus 108. I'll certainly take our chances on both these 2 guys to get a hit. Lane Thomas has been a trusted ally to the hit parlays. And then Vinny, first time here. We're counting on you, man. Go get it done. Now, the other hit parlay, I considered a couple different guys. We're going to go back to one of our legends here. It's Matt McClain. And then the other guy's going to be Anthony Rizzo. Now, each to record a hit, plus 102 on DraftKings. As a reminder, if you can, do these on DraftKings. This is minus 120 on FanDuel. So you can not only get better value, but there's always a chance on weekend baseball, Saturday and Sunday, guys do tend to rest more often than not. So that's just a caution. If you can, bet them on DraftKings. But either way, let's talk with these 2 guys. And yesterday, if you took either of them to get a hit, yeah, they went 0-for-9 combined. But I like both of them to bounce back here today. And you look at McClain, he's obviously made the hit parlay plenty of times. He normally always gets his job done. Batting 329 on the season, 361 in May. And he's hitting 289 versus right-handed pitchers. Colin Ray will pitch for the Brewers today. He is a righty, allowing a 241 batting average versus righties, a little bit worse to lefties. So look at McClain, typically batting in that 2 spot. I wanted to consider some Brewers today because Graham Ashcraft is going to give up some hits on that side. So if you want to go crazy and take a same game parlay and put some Owen Millers in there, Christian Yelich, sure, go for it. But I can never guarantee what Brewers lineup they're trotting out there. I'm pretty confident that McClain's going to be in the lineup for the Reds. And you look at Ray, he's going to throw mostly sinkers, cutters, and 4-seam fastballs. Sinker is actually McClain's top pitch to hit. He also hits 4-seamers pretty well. Cutters, if you look at his splits versus those, not great splits, but either way, McClain obviously was called up in May, so hasn't seen a ton of split, cutters in there, but I still think he'll be able to get it done. Now, on the other side, it's going to be Anthony Rizzo, a guy that went 0-for-4 yesterday. The Yankees basically lost before they even had a chance as the Dodgers put up 6 runs against Severino, I believe, in the first inning. But either way, I look at Rizzo to bounce back here against Michael Grove. And you look at Anthony Rizzo, batting 298 on the year, hit 327 in May, and he'll face Michael Grove of the Dodgers. Now, Grove allowing a 343 batting average to lefties. Well, Rizzo is a lefty, and at the end of the day, we're looking at a guy that's going to likely bat in the 3 spot for Anthony Rizzo, that is, and he's going to get his chances against Michael Grove or against that Dodgers bullpen, which hasn't been really that great this year. Also, normally I normally like to avoid Aaron Judge because there's a way that Michael Grove is just too nervous. He's like, I ain't pitching to you, to Aaron Judge. So we'll see maybe Aaron Judge get walked, not get a lot of competitive pitches. That's happened before. And that's going to be Rizzo batting right behind him. I doubt he would want to walk 2 guys. So I think Rizzo's going to get competitive pitches today. And I think he certainly put one into the outfield, get an easy single or something like that. We know Rizzo's a very talented guy. You don't hit nearly 300 on the season and not be at least talented. But look, at the end of the day, pitches he's going to see 53% of the time, it's going to be a 4-seam fastball, which is what Michael Grove throws to lefties. He's hitting that at a 313 batting average. Now, the next pitch you probably see is the curveball, which he doesn't hit great, but I still think he'll be able to get it done. But Anthony Rizzo, we're counting on you, man. Go get it done. Matt McClain, you've always trusted. We've trusted you, man. Go get a hit too. Plus 102 on DraftKings. I'll take my chances there. Let's go 2-0 on hit parlays. Bounce back after hitting 8 in a row, then losing 2 in a row. I think today's going to be 2 winners. But Logan, you know what time it is. It's Nerfy Nation time. The music's going. the flags are out, and we're trying to go for 4 in a row. And I certainly think we can get it done. And let me know if you've ever heard of us taking this one, because going back to where we cashed out yesterday, hopefully it's not as sweaty, because it's Guardians and Twins taking the no run first inning -115 on Bet365. Now, I'd play this right around -130. I think FanDuel was at -130 this morning. And as I say, you can take the under 0.5 runs if you want to, this is the under 0.5 runs. If you want to take the tie, you can, but like I said, do not bet. I don't think it's worth playing the juice on there. But let's talk about this one, because I like the two pitchers we got. Now, Sonny Gray's going to lead it off in the top half of the inning. He's 10-1 on no-run first innings. He's been pretty good. And you look at, he's already nerfied versus Cleveland once. The Guardians are 22nd in first inning runs. Some of them have okay splits versus Sonny Gray, but at the end of the day, this guy's been really good, 10-1. I don't know if you'll be able to find another pitcher that's better than that, but Logan, who's on the other side of the coin?
Yeah, it's a pitcher we really like, and I've backed earlier this year. Logan Allen starts for the Guardians. Logan Allen 7-0 on no-run first innings this year. He already did nerfy versus the Twins. I got to knock on wood to hopefully not jinx him and give up that terrible yerfy. But the Twins are 16th in first inning runs. The Twins offense really doesn't scare me all that much. Every now and then they break out, but last night was just an example. After putting up 7 runs the game before, then they come up with only 1 run. Yeah, that's what the Minnesota Twins do. Over under predictably set to 7.5. I really do like these two pitchers. This one is a really good on paper nerfy, but guys, we know you still got to only play 1 unit on it, no matter how much of a roll we get on, because bad things can happen even if they're on paper good nerfies. But we're still gonna fly the flags today. Let's go nerfy. Let's go.
Yeah, we're flying the flag, baby. We're getting 6 quick outs, and we're getting it done. Let's fly these flags. Let's go for 4 nerfies in a row. Let's hopefully hit our 2 parlays, and Athletics will count on you to bring the bats today. But those are our 4 favorite picks. Obviously, let us know your favorite picks down below. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys back on Sunday for some more picks. Our Game 2 NBA Finals pick will be out later on this evening. Let's have a great day, Logan, and I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Peace!